Okay, we're going to Chicago. Oh man, I want to show this water. It looks like the tropics.
I'll videotape it quick.
It's high tide, that's why. Wow, is that beautiful. Yeah, let me, it does. We're going over the bridge right now. You got it? God, it looks like, the funny thing is, that looks like tropical water. We are not in the tropics. Hurry up, Mary. All right. Hey, now you're going too fast. It's a guy with heart disease. Take it easy.
We'll get that on the next video.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to leave Florida for a little bit. Look at beautiful Chicago.
Yeah, so so you'll see Water Tower on the way, and then you go down Michigan Avenue, and there's just a lot, that's kind of like, that's a bunch of classic architecture, and then if you cross the river, you're gonna go about like, call it 4 blocks, and then you're gonna see the Bean on your left, the whole big Millennium Park, and there's really cool bridge.
John Hancock, back in my old city, and Michigan Avenue. Beautiful day here today. Water Tower Place, the only thing that survived the Chicago fire.
You might have a pocket.
It can change the vision.
Thank you, sweetheart.
It can change the vision.
What a beautiful city. And the Chicago River. Holy smokes.
And after that, it's just a little too close to the corner. But if you see another spot in shape, go for it if you want it. If you've got any other questions, smoke, around the tour, anything like that, my name is Sarah, and I'll be your tour guide, so feel free to come up and ask. We'll go and watch you.
With the American flag, I love it. My old city, still hustling and bustling. That's a great building right there. James's friend's dad built that building. Look at that building. Tell me that's not cool. Beautiful Chicago River. Here's our old building. We used to live in that building 10 years ago when it was brand new. I actually did my 50th birthday party up there. It's right across from Navy Pier on the lake here, Lakeshore Drive exit. This is Navy Pier. day in Chicago. What a beautiful city. This is in my old neighborhood I used to live in. Everything's at your fingertips here. Don't park on Michigan Avenue. You're gonna have problems. And Chicago is a beautiful city in the summer. Not great in the winter, but... So I bought all the equipment out of this restaurant, the tables, chairs, Lowry's. I think there's about 6 of them around the world, maybe 10, I don't remember. But it was a prime rib place, and when we all went broke with COVID, so did Lowry's. And I went down, bought all their stuff, and I opened a restaurant in Florida with all that used equipment. They had a beautiful building, the old McCormick Mansion. You could read the history on, if you Wikipedia that. But it's so sad to see it close. It's gonna catch a bulldozer, and they're gonna put up another high-rise here. But I bought everything out of there, and they were wonderful to deal with. I think they're a California company. It's the Lowry Seasoning family, seasoning salt. We all know them. Right off Michigan Avenue. And that was one of our favorite restaurants. I love the Brownstones in this neighborhood. Beautiful buildings. Quite a few of these actually left in our city. Haven't torn them down. Actually, this is not my city anymore. I am a Floridian. That means Destin, Florida. These quiet little side streets are beautiful. Great place to live. What is this big red building here? Wow, this is the consulate for Ukraine in Chicago. Pretty cool. Ukrainian flag up there. I gotta put my little card on here, my little one-day pass. All right. Moving down towards the train. 6 minutes. That's where I'm going, to Howard. These trains don't really run on a schedule, I believe. I mean, they didn't when I was a kid. They just ran when they ran. But the people here are so nice that help me in this CTA, and they catch so much crap for being so lousy. Everybody I talked to helped me, was wonderful. I know I lived here, but I don't know the train system. Like, I don't know the L system. I knew the other train system, the Metro. But this is us. God, I have to go back here. I know it said nobody back here, but I have to. That looks really cool. Look at that. All underground. It's cool how these little spaces in between. I think those are for safety in case you got caught down here. That third rail is full of electricity, and that's what moves the train. cruising around my old neighborhood in the suburbs where we raised our children and where I was raised in Chicago. Winnetka, Wilmette, and Kenilworth. We're just visiting, so I'm driving my mother's Mazda, I don't know, convertible. Anyway, it's a death machine. This was one of our homes we lived in. Yeah, this was a beautiful home. Here's another one of my houses in Kenilworth. It's that house, French style chateau looking thing. So that house was built for $10 million. Our friends built it and they went bankrupt. Sounds familiar. 6-car heated garage down there. So cool. That's the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles house with John Candy and Steve Martin. That was filmed right down the street from us. This was my first house I bought over $1 million. And I think that was like 1990. And I built this one, this white stone one. That was a cool house. It doesn't look as fancy as my other houses, but the inside, we did so many cool things. And this one I loved. We put a swimming pool in this one. This was a great house also. Not big though. It was like it was a 4-bedroom house. Not great. Little porch off to the side there. That old dog. That thing was built in 1901 or 1902. And my parents raised 7 children in that house.